Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's lesson. Let's go over today's lesson objective. So, our lesson objective for today we will multiply decimals using the standard algorithm. All right, let's go ahead and go over some vocabulary for today. So, our first vocabulary word is decimal. So, decimal is a number that represents an equal part of a whole in units of 10. So, 10, 100, thousands, etc., etc. Okay, now let's go into what is multiplication. So multiplication, again, is the process of combining equal groups. All right, and then last but not least is the product. So the product is the number resulting from the multiplication of two or more numbers. It's the answer to a multiplication problem. All right, let's get into our problem. So we are going to find the product of 53 and 2/10 times 52 hundredths. Okay, so when we are multiplying with the standard algorithm, what we're going to do is when we're multiplying decimals, we're going to pretend like those decimals aren't there. Okay, and we're going to get back to that in a second. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to rewrite this as 50 532 times 52 because we've gotten rid of our decimals. Okay, so this is how we're going to rewrite it. Right now, we're going to pretend like they don't exist. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to go ahead and do 9 lines up here because I like to use that when I'm multiplying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to start with the ones place right here. So we're going to start with the 2 at the bottom. And we're going to go ahead and put out all of our multiples of 2. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 6 is 12, 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16, and 2 times 9 is 18. So we went ahead and did that. So now let's go ahead and do our multiplication. So we're going to start in our 1. So 2 times 2 is 4, right? And then 2 times 3 is 6. And then 2 times 5 is 10. And we could have done that with this, right? 2 times 2 is 4. We see that right there. 2 times 3, 1, 2, 3 is 6. 2 times 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 10, right? So we have 10 right there. Okay, so we did that with our bottom. I'm going to go ahead and erase these right here because we're going to do our 9 lines again with 5 this time. Okay, so let me go ahead and erase all of this and let's draw our 9 lines again. So I'm going to draw my 9 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do the same. We're going to go ahead and write out our multiplication facts with 5. So 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 25 is 5 times 5. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40. And 5 times 9 is 45. So let's go ahead and now multiply by 5s. Now, because we've moved over to our tens place, we're going to put a 0 in our ones place because we're not doing any ones. We're moved over into our tens place. So now we're going to do 5 times 2 is 1, 2, 10. So I want to go ahead and put my 0 here, carry my 1. Then do 5 times 3, which is 1, 2, 3, 15. But I carried my 1, so I have to add that 1. So now we have 16. We're going to put the 6 down, and then we're going to carry our 1. Now we have to do 5 times 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. But we have to add 1, which gives us 26. Okay, now we have to add everything together. And I didn't give myself enough space, so I'm actually going to add them up right here. So we have 1,064, plus 26,600, right? So let's add them up. 4 plus 0 is 4. 6 plus 0 is 6. 0 plus 6 is 6. 1 plus 6 is 7. And then we have our 2. Okay, so now we went ahead and we multiplied, and we multiplied 532 times 52. So we pretended like our decimals weren't there. Now we have to go back and add our decimals. So when we're looking at this number right here, we can actually see, and I'm going to change this color. We don't have any decimals, right? Or we don't see any decimals. This is a whole number. So with whole numbers, our decimal is always behind the 1, right? It's just invisible, but there's a decimal right there. What we have to do now is we have to see how many digits are to the right of our decimal point. So over here, I have 1 digit, 2 digits, 3 digits behind to the right of their decimal point. So what that means is I actually have to take my decimal point over here and my answer and move it 3 place values to the left. So I'm going to move this here. 1, 2, 3. So our decimal is right over here. Okay, so our answer, our product is going to be, I'm going to put it up here at the top, 27 and 664 thousandths, right? Let me go ahead and erase everything so you can go ahead and see. Let me erase all this. There we go. Okay, so our product is 27 and 664 thousandths. All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and review our lesson objective. So our lesson objective for today was that we sorry guys. So our lesson objective for today was that we multiplied decimals using the standard algorithm. And you don't have to use the standard algorithm. You can also use our chapter A, chapter B. You can use partial products, whatever the case may be. There's multiple ways that you can multiply. But this is one way of multiplying decimals. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.